Very good morning, students. Now, today we will study the next method of finding the arithmetic mean, that is shortcut method. It is also known as assumed mean method. And this we will be doing by taking discrete data or continuous data. The data where the class interval are given is known as continuous data. And discrete data means when we have got only the mid values of this class interval, then this is known as discrete data. Understood? So here we will find out first the mid value of this class interval. So it will be 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. And the formula for shortcut method finding mean is known as denoted as x bar. The formula is a plus summation fd upon summation f. This is the formula for arithmetic mean through shortcut method or assuming method. Now here two terms are given, one is d, another is a. So this a is our assumed mean. We will assume any number from x as a mean. So here I am taking 25 as our a. You can take any number. Now we will find d. How d will be calculated? X minus a. This is our d. So our first x is 5. 5 minus a. A is 25. So 5 minus 25 minus 20. 15 minus 25 minus 10. 0, 10, 20, 30. I hope it is clear to you. Now we will move on to the formula. A we have got. Now we need summation FD. For summation FD we need one more column, that is of FD. Understood. Now for calculating this FD, what we will do? F into D. 20 into 5 minus 100. Then minus 120, that is 0, 70, 160. This we have got FD. Now we will take summation of FD. So here we have got summation FD as 160. Now 160 is our summation FD. A we have got 25. Summation F is 50. Putting these values here. So A is 25 plus summation FD is 160 upon summation F, that is 50. Okay, since BODMAS rule will be followed, so first we will do division. That is to be taken care of, because many times it happens that students are first taking this and directly they cut. Either you can take LCM or first you can divide this. Understood? So 16 upon 5 is 3.2. 25 plus 3.2, I am writing here 3.2. 28.2. So our x bar is 28.2. So by shortcut method we have calculated mean, which is coming 28.2. Now the same question we will do by step deviation method. This is the third method to find out arithmetic mean. Now what has to be done here? The same question I have taken, the x, f and till d. You have already done in the last question. Now here the formula for step deviation is x bar equal to a plus summation fd dash upon summation f into I. Here I is the class size. Class size means 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. It is a class size. So the class size here it comes 10. The width of the maximum and the minimum value, or the upper limit or lower limit. Now we will calculate D dash. D dash will be calculated as D upon class size. Since your class size is 10, So d upon 10 will be your d dash. So minus 20 upon 10, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now f d dash, f into d dash, it is minus 10, minus 12, 0, 7, 16 and 15. So see, here the summation fd dash is 16. All the things we have to verify from the formula. Here the term is summation fd dash. So we have to make a column of fd dash. Putting the values here, our a was 25. Summation fd dash is 16. Summation f is 50 into 10. 10 is our class size. When the long calculations are there, this method is very helpful because one more step is there after finding the d. That is why it is known as step deviation method. So see, 25, BODMAS rule we will apply. We can have 160 into 10, sorry, 16 into 10, 160 upon 50. That will be 3.2. So answer is 28.2. Remember that if the data is same, either you solve by direct method or assumed mean or shortcut method or step deviation method, the answer should be exactly same. So these are the methods which we have dealt. Kindly try some more questions based on this so that in next class we can discuss upon that, and tomorrow I will be explaining you the combined mean and corrected mean and missing frequencies. Thank you.